Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Career Prep. Seating arrangement questions are one of the most frequently asked questions in the reasoning ability section of almost all government exams. These questions try to examine your logical reasoning. It's important that you get an understanding of how to solve these complex questions without getting confused. In this series of videos, you will learn how to solve seating arrangement questions. Each question is solved with a clear and easy explanation accompanied by diagrams that help in understanding the concept. So please do watch all these videos. In this video, we'll learn a few basic concepts regarding seating arrangement. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notification as soon as we post a new video. So let's start. So what does seating arrangement mean? Seating arrangement is a process of making a group of people sit in a sequential manner on a basis of a few given conditions. There are many types of seating arrangements. Some of them are linear seating arrangement, circular seating arrangement, polygonal seating arrangement, concentric seating arrangement, complex arrangement, seating arrangement with two properties, seating arrangement in a photograph. Let's learn the meaning and concept of these types of seating arrangements. Let's learn about linear seating arrangement first. In linear seating arrangement, a group of people are made to sit in a row or multiple rows on the basis of a few given conditions. There are various types of linear seating arrangement. Single row unidirectional. In this type, people will be arranged in a single row and everyone will face the same direction. Single row bidirectional. In this type, people will be arranged in a single row and they will face two different directions. Dual row. In this type, people will be arranged in two different rows, usually facing each other. Now, when it's not given in the question in which direction the persons are facing, then assume that they are facing the north direction. Let's learn about single row linear seating arrangement. In single row linear seating arrangement, if there are 5 persons sitting facing north, then the arrangement will be like this. All these 5 persons are sitting facing north. Now the left and right sides for each of these persons will be like this. For this person, this will be the left side and this will be the right side. Always imagine that you are sitting in one of these places. Supposing you're sitting in this place, then your left side will be this and your right side will be this. You will never go wrong with the left and right sides if you assume that you are sitting in one of these places. In single row linear seating arrangement, if there are 5 persons sitting facing south, then the arrangement will be like this. Now all these 5 persons are sitting facing south. Now for each of these persons, this will be the left side and this will be the right side. Now assume that you are sitting in one of these positions facing south. Then your left will be this side and your right will be this side. Let's learn about dual row linear seating arrangement. When A, B, C and D are facing south direction and P, Q, R and S are facing north direction in a line, the positions to their right and left will be like this. Now supposing A, B, C and D are sitting in a uh, in a line, then for each of these persons, uh, this will be the right side and towards this side will be the left side. Now for PQRS who are sitting in a row facing north, for each of these persons, left side will be towards this side and right side will be towards this side. Hope you have understood the right and left sides in dual row linear seating arrangement. Always imagine yourself sitting in one of these places to get the and left direction, right and left sides correct. When A, B are in one line and P, Q in another, then diagonally opposite directions will be like this. A is diagonally opposite to Q and B is diagonally opposite to P. Now here in this dual arrangement, A is diagonally opposite to S and D is diagonally opposite to P. This is a very important concept which you have to remember because it will come to use when you solve some of the linear seating arrangement problems. Now let's learn about circular seating arrangement. In circular arrangement, persons are arranged around a circular table either facing inside towards the center or facing outside away from the center on the basis of the information provided in the question. There are various types of circular seating arrangement. Circular unidirectional. In this type, people are arranged around a circular table and everyone will face in the same direction, either inside or outside. Circular bidirectional. In this type, people are arranged around a circular table and some will face in one direction and others in another direction. That is either inside or outside according to the given information. You have to remember that when it is not given in the question in which direction the persons are facing, then assume that they are facing the center. Let's learn about circular seating arrangement where all the persons are facing towards the center. Suppose A, B, C and D are four persons sitting around a circular table facing towards the center. Then their right and left sides are shown as in this diagram. So for A, B and C and D who are sitting around a circular table all facing towards the center, this will be the right side and towards this side will be the left side. So for A, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. So B is sitting on the right side of A and D is sitting on the left side of A. Similarly, for B, towards this side will be the right side and towards this side will be the left side. So C is sitting to the right of B whereas A is sitting to the left of B. Supposing there are six persons sitting around a circular table all facing towards the center, then their left and right sides are shown clearly in this diagram. Always imagine yourself sitting in one of these positions. Then you will never get confused between the right and the left sides. Now let's learn about circular seating arrangement where all the persons are facing away from the center. Suppose there are four persons P, Q, R and S sitting around a circular table. all the persons are facing outside away from the center. Then their left and right sides are shown in this diagram. So P, Q, R and S are sitting around a circular table, all facing away from the center. So for each of these persons, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. So here for P, this towards this side will be the right side and towards this side will be the left side. So here Q is on the right side of P and S is on the left side of P. Similarly, for S, towards this side will be the right side and towards this side will be the left side. So P is sitting to the right of S and R is sitting to the left of S. Now imagine six persons sitting around a circular table, all facing outside away from the center. Then their left and right sides is shown clearly in this diagram. Always imagine yourself sitting in these positions and you'll never go wrong with the concept of left and right sides. Let's learn about polygonal seating arrangement. In polygonal arrangement, persons are arranged in a triangle, square, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon, or any other geometrical shape. You have to know that there are three sides in a triangle. There are four sides in a square and rectangle, five sides in a pentagon, six sides in a hexagon, and so on. Types of polygonal seating arrangement. Polygonal, unidirectional. In this type, all the people face in the same direction, either inside or outside. Polygonal, bidirectional. In this type, some people will face in one direction and the others in another direction, either inside or outside, according to the given information in the question. You have to remember that when it is not given in the question in which direction the persons are facing, then assume that they are facing the center. Let's learn a few basic things about square or rectangular seating arrangement. In square or rectangular seating arrangement, persons are placed around a square or rectangular shaped table facing either the center or away from the center. The left and right sides of each person in both the cases can be understood with the help of these diagrams. Look at this diagram. Here A, B, C and D are sitting around a rectangular table facing towards the center. So for A, who is facing towards the center, this will be the right side and towards this will be the left side. For B, who is facing the center, this will be the right and this will be the left side. For C, who is facing the center, this will be the right and this will be the left side. And for D, who is facing the center, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. So you can say that B is sitting to the left of A, whereas C is sitting to the left of B. D is sitting to the right of A. Hope you have understood the concept of right and left side in where persons are facing the center. Now look at this diagram. Here A, B, C and D are sitting around a square table and they are facing outwards away from the center. So for A, who is facing away from the center, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. For B who is facing away from the center, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. And for C who is facing away from the center, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. Similarly, for D who is facing away from the center, this will be the right side and this will be the left side. So you can say that here in this arrangement, B is sitting to the right of A. C is sitting to the right of B. D is sitting to the left of A. Hope you have understood the concept of right and left sides where all the persons are facing outside away from the center. Always imagine yourself sitting in these positions and then you will never go wrong with the concept of the right and left sides. Now let's learn a few things about complex seating arrangement. Simple seating arrangements have only one property, the position of the persons. But objects in the complex arrangement have multiple properties. These extra properties make these problems complex. There are two methods to solve the complex seating arrangement problems: matrix method and table method. In both the methods, the number of rows and columns depends on the complexity and the number of properties in the questions. Let's learn in detail how to solve complex seating arrangement problems by matrix method and by table method. Let's learn how to solve a complex seating arrangement question by matrix method. In this method, a table is drawn and the first column is reserved for the objects or people whose properties are given in the problem. The other columns are used to list the various features associated with the object. For example, here A, B, C, D, E and F are villages. So, and the properties associated with these villages are post office, school, road, electricity, etc. So, write A, B, C, D, E, and F in the first column, and the other columns are for the various other features associated with these villages A, B, C, D, E, and F, like post office, school, road, electricity, etc. The next step is to start reading the information given in the question and putting up the direct information associated with the object by using tick mark for yes and cross mark for no. That is, supposing the village A has a post office, then put a tick mark in this column here. Supposing the village D has no school, then put a cross mark in this column here. Also link the other information given in the problem that relates them with other characteristics. Finally, the matrix will be completed. And when the matrix is completed, answer the given questions given on the basis of this matrix. Let's understand a few things about complex seating arrangement by solved using the table method. In this method, a table is drawn and here the second column is used to list down the objects that need to be arranged with the correct associated characteristics. In this type, we don't use any signs to denote the presence or absence. Instead, the first column is used as eliminated option column. So first, draw a table like this. The first column will be for the eliminated options The second column will be for the object or persons whose characteristics are given. And the next columns will be for the characteristics of the objects or persons given. Now first find out the directly associated features using the information given in the question and insert in the appropriate cell and put the other leftover eliminated options in the first column. For example, there are four persons A, B, C and D, and they um, study different subjects and they go to different colleges. So write A, B, C, D in the second column here. Write subjects and colleges in the next uh, columns. The first column will be for the eliminated options. Now, for example, it's given in the question that A studies science in X college. So write science here and X here. So the eliminated options will be the other subjects that other than science. Write the other subjects here. And in this column, write the other eliminated colleges other than X. Now supposing it's given in the question that C studies history, then write history in this column and write the other eliminated subjects here. Supposing it's given in the question that D studies in college Z, write Z here and write the other eliminated colleges here in this column. Finally, the table will be completed. When the table is completed, answer the given questions on the basis of this table. You will understand these methods better when we solve complex seating arrangement questions. Let's understand what is seating arrangement with two properties. In this type, the objects have two properties, positioning and one other property. This type of seating arrangement is similar to the other seating arrangements in terms of positioning of the persons as well as the left and right sides of a person or the directions they face. The only thing to also be considered is the given extra property. You will understand the method better when we solve problems on seating arrangement with two properties. Now let's learn about seating arrangement in a photograph. In seating arrangement in a photograph, the right and left references are changed since the photograph is held in front of us. The viewer's right will be the photograph's left and the viewer's left would be the photograph's right. In a way, it can be said that seating arrangement in a photograph is like single row linear seating arrangement where all the persons are facing south. You will understand the method better when we solve problems on seating arrangement in a photograph. Let's now learn about a few very important basic concepts of seating arrangement. While solving questions related to seating arrangements, the information regarding the position of the persons is very important. Supposing it's given in the question that A is sitting to the immediate left of B, then it also means that B is sitting on the immediate right of A. Look at this linear seating arrangement example where A and B are sitting facing north. Here A is sitting to the immediate left of B means B is sitting to the immediate right of A. Also look at this circular seating arrangement where A and B are sitting facing inside towards the center. Here A is sitting to the immediate left of B means that B is sitting on the immediate right of A. Understand this concept really well. Also, if it is given B is sitting next to A, this means that A and B are sitting together. Here, two possibilities can occur. B may be sitting to the right of A or B may be sitting to the left of A. Now look at this example where A and B are sitting in a row facing north. B is sitting next to A. This means that A and B are sitting together. But here there are two possibilities. B may be sitting to the right of A or B may be sitting to the left of A. This still means that B is sitting next to A. Also look at this circular seating arrangement where A and B are sitting around a circular table facing inwards towards the center. Here B is sitting next to A means A and B are sitting together. Here also there can be two possibilities. B may be to the right of A or B may be to the left of A. These two possibilities still mean that B is sitting next to A. It's important to understand this concept really well because while solving problems, it's always advisable to check if there are more than one seating uh, possibility. Supposing it's given in the question, B is sitting to the right or left of A. This does not mean that B is sitting immediate right or left of A. There may be some other person sitting between A and B. Look at this example where A and B are sitting in a line facing north. So B is sitting to the right of A means there can be a person sitting between A and B. It does not mean that B is sitting immediate to the immediate right of A. There can be some other person sitting between A and B. Also in this circular arrangement where A and B are sitting facing the center, B is sitting to the right of A means there can be some other person which can who can sit between A and B. Understand this concept well. Now supposing it's given in the question that B is sitting to the immediate right or left of A, this means that there are no other person between A and B. Look at this linear arrangement where A and B are sitting facing north. B is sitting to the immediate right of A means there, uh, there can be no other person sitting between A and B. Also in this circular arrangement where A and B are sitting facing the center, B is sitting to the immediate right of A means there can be no other person sitting between A and B. Understand this difference clearly. B is sitting to the right of A is not the same as B is sitting to the immediate right of A. In seating arrangement, A is second to the right of B means there is one person between A and B. Similarly, A is third to the right of B means there are two persons between A and B, and so on. Look at this example where A and B are sitting in a line facing north. A is second to the right of B means 1, 2. So A is sitting second to the right of B and there is one person between A and B. Here A is sitting third to the right of B means 1, 2, 3. So A is sitting third to the right of B means there are two persons sitting between A and B. Look at this circular arrangement where A and B are facing towards the center. A is sitting second to the right of B means 1, 2. So A is sitting second to the right of B means there is one person between A and B. Here A is sitting third to the right of B means 1, 2, 3. So A is sitting third to the right of B means there are two persons sitting between A and B. There's a very important difference between the words who and in seating arrangement. In seating arrangement questions, in the sentence A is right of B, who is left of C, who refers to B. Thus, A is placed right of B, B is placed left of C. Look at this circular arrangement where A, B and C are facing towards the center. A is right of B who is left of C means A is placed right of B and B is placed left of C. This means that C is sitting between A and B. Only then A can be to the right of B and B can be to the left of C. Now in a seating arrangement question, in the sentence A is right of B and is left of C and refers to A. Thus, A is placed right of B as well as left of C. Look at this circular arrangement where A, B and C are sitting facing towards the center. A is right of B and left of C means A is right of B and A is left of C. This means that A is sitting between B and C. Only then A can sit right of B and left of C. So understand this important difference of who and in the statements given in the question. Here are a few tips for solving seating arrangement problems. Seating arrangement is the arrangement of people logically. It can be a linear arrangement or a closed arrangement. In linear seating arrangement, people are arranged in a line, whereas in closed seating arrangement, people are arranged around a closed figure like a circle, triangle, square, rectangle, etc. Before you even do anything else, first draw a shape. Circle for circular arrangement questions, line for linear arrangement questions, triangle for triangular arrangement questions, and so on. And then mark as many places as there are people in the given question. Only then start reading the question. Take your time to read the entire question. Every detail needed to build the seating arrangement is included in the question. Do not miss any information. All you have to do is pay attention and apply the information logically. In seating arrangement problems, you're given some information in the problem. You need to arrange the seating in such a way that it fulfills the conditions given in the problem. And then there will be 4 to 5 questions which you have to answer based on the arrangement. The seating arrangement problems have two types of information: direct information and indirect information. Direct information is the information which is clearly mentioned in the statement of the problem. This is the information which you will use when you start solving the problem. For example, D sits immediate left of F. This is a direct information. With this information, you can fix the positions of D and F. Indirect information. After filling the direct information, look for the connection between the different parts of the information. These connections form the indirect information. For example, D sits immediate left of F. After marking D and F accordingly in the diagram, search for another statement which has either D or F in that so that it will give you some continuation. The statements given in the problem may be specific statements or non-specific statements. Specific statements always give only one type of arrangement. For example, D sits immediate left of F. So there can be only one arrangement where there is a combination of DF in the diagram. D sits immediate left of F. In another example, where C sits opposite to A is also a specific arrangement in a circular diagram, as there is no other way to represent this. C has to be placed opposite A. Now, sometimes a specific statement may consist of negative information. A negative information does not tell anything but gives an idea to eliminate a possibility. For example, A is not sitting immediate left of B. This is a specific statement which consists of a negative information. Here, according to this statement, you cannot fix the position of A, but definitely you cannot place A immediate left of B. Now, non-specific statements give two types of arrangement. For example, B and E sit next to each other. This gives rise to two possibilities. The arrangement can be either BE or EB. In both these arrangements, B and C, B and E sit next to each other. In another example, A sits between C and D. Here also, this statement gives rise to two arrangements. Here, the arrangement can be either CAD or DAC. In both these arrangements, A sits between C and D. In such a situation where two arrangements are possible, draw two possible diagrams and then proceed. Once you move ahead with the problem, you'll be able to eliminate the diagram which contradicts the other information. And finally, at the end, you will get the final correct diagram. If you are unable to get any useful information from a sentence, then it's better to skip that line and move on to the next line. Then re-examine the skipped sentence after going through the other sentences. But always note the information given in the skipped sentence in short form and represent them pictorially for easy reference later on. Always take notes. Write everything down. It will make the process of solving much easier. Finally, here are a few tips for solving seating arrangement problems that you have to remember. In linear seating arrangement problems, if it's not given in the problem in which direction the persons are facing, then assume that they are facing the north direction. If in these linear seating arrangement problems, it's given that some are facing north and some are facing south, then mark the places with arrows pointing either north or south as required. In circular seating arrangement problems, if it is not given in the problem in which direction the persons are facing, then assume that they are facing the center. If in these circular seating arrangement problems, it's given that some are facing inwards and some are facing outwards, then mark the places with arrows pointing inwards or outwards as required. For a closed figure arrangement, that is in a circle, square, rectangle, octagon, etc., persons can sit opposite to each other only when there are even number of members. While arranging the persons, the direction to which the persons are facing is very important. While solving the problems, if you assume that you are among them, it will be easier to get an idea of the directions as well as the left and right sides. Practice is the only key to solve seating arrangement problems. Make sure you practice as many seating arrangement problems as possible. Viewers, please go through this video till you have understood the concept. With a thorough knowledge of the concept, you can easily improve your performance by answering questions on this topic and obtain a good rank in the competitive exams. For solved problems, please watch all the videos on seating arrangement. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.